finally Super Bowl Sunday. One last prediction to break my 6-6 playoff record, but first, let's see how I got there. Yeah, I love this run from the Commanders, but I could kinda tell this is where the wheels would fall off. Jaden is great, but this roster is not good enough to win a Super Bowl, let alone beat a team like the Eagles. It was definitely possible at one point, but once again, the inferior roster I mentioned just decided, you know what, let's fumble it 62 times. Great season from the rookie, and definitely not a mistake-free game either, but when your defense allows 55, there's only so much you can do. I truly did not think the Chiefs would win this. I don't know how they do it every time. If I made a video the day after the game, I'd have a very different tone, but looking back, a few poor calls aren't why Buffalo lost. Let's really break down this game. Was that QB sneak across? Probably. But the main problem wasn't the call itself. It's the fact the Chiefs, the commentators, and anyone with a brain cell realized they were going left every time. The Chiefs just kept loading up that side and being prepared for it. Instead of simply switching sides once, the Bills just continued to beat a dead horse. Secondly, not in their control obviously, but Benford's injury was huge. Ka'ir Elam might be the worst first-round corner since Justin Gilbert, and that was over a decade ago now. He was getting roasted all night. Third, execution on the final drive. I don't really agree with the McDaniels screen on 3rd and 10. But I guess they gained 5 yards, so why not? Now 4th and 5, I cannot defend at all. You knew a blitz was coming. You have to have some preparation for the possibility of an overload like they said. I mean, he quite literally just won league MVP. Did you really think Spagnuolo was going to let you have all day to extend the play? I get more mad at the Chiefs as a Patriots fan than anyone else. But the flag on the last play was just a mistake by CBS's graphic team. There's all 22 anyone can access. There was never a flag. Anyways, I got this wrong, and Sean McDermott being in my division makes me laugh. 1-1. I went from 5-5 to 6-6, so this game is literally for all the marbles. Last week, the Chiefs yet again proved me wrong. I've picked against them in the playoffs so many times, and it hasn't worked out. I did pick them to beat the Eagles the first time, but last year I predicted them to lose every game from the divisional all the way up to the Super Bowl. However, something just tells me this game is different. Chiefs have an amazing defense, an amazing defensive coordinator, and an amazing defensive line, which will not slow down Saquon at all. Hurts put up 35 with a worse roster and Miles Sanders at running back. He's now running back 3 for one of the worst teams, and I think the difference between him and a 2,000-yard rusher is the biggest difference you could have. My guts really do say to stop embarrassing myself and just give in to the three-peat, but I think I'm going against my guts one last time. Saquon will be Super Bowl MVP and give Philadelphia the win in the repeat. Give me the Eagles, 31-26. Thank you all for watching this series and the regular season extension this year. Let me know if you want it back next year. Sadly, I never had a perfect week, but if I get this right, then I guess that technically counts. See ya.